bit late. A bit late. It's like the radio starts, you know? You gotta lead them in. You gotta have them drawn on past the time of starting. Also, it's 11 o'clock exactly. And according to my stream schedule, that's right on time. So, we're winning. Yay. Excellent. Also, Shin, welcome on in. How do you do? Nice sub badge there. Whoo! Who made that little thing? Look at that. Look at whoo. Whoo! Oh, it's so cute! I hope no one quacks at me today. That would ruin my day. Hold on, I'm gonna change this little boxer. Because I didn't do this earlier. Because I was trying to set up something new and it didn't work. And that's all I'll say. It was a real annoying process and I don't want to talk about it. Good. Good, Andy. Oop. And I accidentally dragged it. That's better, right? Yeah. No blue edges to edit out this time in the clips. Aha, very fancy. Very fancy. Now, we're doing 2x steel. We're doing advancements. Oh my lord. We're doing kitchen at some point today. We got clay going, we got all sorts of things. We've got a coffee. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, that coffee's so good, man. Oh yeah, and our steel's still producing. Ooh, it's about to pop. Shall we watch it? It's always exciting. No, it's like 160 seconds. It's not worth it. We'll make sure all this is processing. Is that the last, I know, we got one more block of iron before we switch over to blocks of coal coke instead. Now, how now, brown cow? We're processing something out here. Steam's low. Firebox is cold. We're gonna need more coal coke production as well. One would imagine, as one does when one imagines. Gonna crush some more brickies. Good, good, Anakin. Have we recycled all the... Is that all we got? Wow. I suppose beggars can't be. Oh, good. We got a lot more than we thought. Alright, so that's fire clay. We get 42 out of that. And how much do we need total? Let's work that out. Oh, by the way, let's recap it. Come on. So, here we are. We've got through the very beginning. Stone Age was a breeze. Don't even sweat it. We didn't die tons of times. Don't think about that. Steam Age. We are at the latter end. We're trying to make some... trying to make some vacuum tubes. Oh, very fancy. Will we make them? I don't know. No, that's we're gonna just find out. Hey, why don't we just find out together? Because we need a lot of steel. Which leads us to multi-blocks and this 2x steel task. Now that's a lot of resources because we need to effectively double this minus one side. So 72 calcite, a whole bunch of brick dust. We need 216 fire bricks. Probably less than that because we're taking off one section. We only need like 26 rather than 36 or 24. So we need a lot still, but I don't know how many. The fire clay bricks, I'm pretty sure we can just, compress them. Is that all we need to do? That's not so bad. We compress these little babies, cook them up, and then we turn them into blockos. Is this our compressor? Yes. We're definitely going to overdraw on steam. That's not good at all. Well, we'll turn off the macerators for now. Get ready for that fateful sound that no one likes to hear. Ba-dum-bum. Yeah, we don't have enough at all, actually. Very concerning. What do we got? Like about a stack. I think a stack. Well, I don't think it's gonna be enough. If we had our oh, maybe we can scroll to it. Oh, if we try real hard with our broken scroll, man, this would be such a useful functionality. We wanted 4, right? Bum ba da ba da ba dum. I think it was Control Shift A with. Uh-oh. That's not it at all. How did we do it? We went through the tooltip last time, and it tells you how to make it nice and easy peasy, but who knows? It's definitely not like that. So it's in here, and then what? If I Control Shift A on this, it's gonna disappear, I guarantee you it. Yeah. Well, that's not what I want. Why did it work like that? Alright, so... We're gonna scroll again. We're gonna work this out through trial and error, the old Otter College try way. Do we have to be in here? No. Because it should pop up here telling us all the root materials of what we need. Maybe there's a tooltip for this. Oops, not in here. In here. Let's have a look. Too many keys, numbers in the corners. That doesn't seem right. Mushrooms and biomes, better questing. Yeah, this is not enough items. There's the T searching. And then Y command for looking for a machine in world. Ooh, very, very fancy. Shift left mouse to move a bookmark. Drag it with. Ooh, wow, I didn't know that. You can even bookmark entire recipes with Shift A, or recipes with amounts using Control Shift A. When pressing O, you'll hide any eye. Yeah, I see. Yeah, but how do we do this Control Shift A thing? That's the real question. We're definitely on the right track. Nope, that's not it. Because we should get all the internal recipes of it. Well, maybe we'll just never find out. So 4 of them takes 24. You know that much from this. That's interesting. We can't seem to assign other amounts. Oh well. Maybe later. Maybe we'll have the fortune of having someone like Rational Ogre come back and teach us. Because Lord knows I need the help. Oh dear. And how? Alright, we got 2 stacks of cold coke here. That's actually quite a lot to go on. And we want to compress it, but the compressor is in use. So there's that. Good, good, good. Man, look at all this iron. We are... Actually, we're gonna need a lot of that. Alright, so first off, we'll chuck 2 stacks of iron in here like that, and then we're gonna put blocks of coal coke down here. And it'll process 10 at a time, I think. Because you get 1 extra coal's worth. Coal's worth? Help me over here, please. Doesn't it sound like a butler's name? Colesworth, why didn't you take out the washing? Oh, maybe I'm losing it already, guys. Right, yes, that's right. We are making quite a lot of progress here. We just gotta... I just took poison damage from the environment. We are making a lot of poison. Oh no, the steam boiler. Oh no, we don't have any fuel apart from coal coke. Oh, it hurts to do so, but we're gonna put 2 in there. It just cooks so well though. You lost it years ago. Lost it? You never had it. Had it? You couldn't possibly. I've had it with you, Otter Games. Good, these stalled exactly as designed. Well done, Shin. Oh, I wonder why... For some reason my activity feed and my OBS didn't catch that. But my activity feed on the stream manager for Twitch did. Interesting. When really, they both should have. Oh, what do you want, little cat? What is it now? Now, if we make more of these than we need to, again, like I said last time, not a biggie. Not a biggie at all. In fact, a goodie. A very goodie. Good lord, are we gonna need some? We should actually be using compressed blocks.
Why are you running? Why are you running?
Now you're just using them for using them's sake. I'm not running, I'm crafting. Oh dear. Alright, so we did the bleep bloop blop. Now we're gonna do the bleep bloop bleep over here. Hey! Yep. Yeah, I called it. Very in the way. We can complete this quest. Very exciting.
1 eternity later.
It does take a while to pour those things, it's true. Alright, we can get some... This is effectively 4, 8, 12, 16 steel. Or we can get a Steam Age loot bag. And I think we know what we're going to pick there. We're going to go with the steel. Because the steel is pretty much just a time lock at this stage. Ooh, what's here? Pumping water. Ooh, Sterling Pump. Ah, very exciting. Bum-ba-doo-doo. This is what Rational Ogre was talking about last time. But I did not understand because I'm a big dummy. Water tank's not cutting it through those dry spells, or maybe you chose a dry biome to set up, and this pump will produce more water for the low cost of something burnable. I see. It suggests using all the lignite that we have. Yeah. I don't love this as a solution for now. Not at all. Especially if it's expensive, which... Yahoo! Yahoo! No thanks. But we did just get vacuum tube unlocks. Now, these are going to be glass dust, a little bit of a ball mold. That's going to be easy peasy, barely an inconvenience. Red alloy bolts, they're easy enough to snip up. Snip, snip. Yeah, so we need a bunch of glass dust. We're going to... I think we can actually cut these. A forming press, that's not a viable option. Though... Casting machine... No, we don't need to make any of those. Looks like we can just cut these up into different shapes. But I don't think we need any of these different shapes just yet. A casting mold for a file? What? We'd need a casting machine. Yeah, that's not happening. Let's just, smelt it! Smelt it! We're not gonna regret that, right? We couldn't possibly. Okay. Okay. Moving right along. Good. Well, that's compressing. Got some brickies going. This is already out of that. We are going to have steam issues here. Because we don't have enough of these. That's just full of creosote. We can solve that problem nice and easy. How much to make a pump, actually? We could use a low voltage pump. Silicon or rubber rings. Shin with the lurk. I appreciate it. Oh. These pumps are totally viable. I would have expected to see it after this, though. We completed that quest. For free! Ba-da-bum, ba-da-bum. Good. Maybe if we complete these, it'll... That's hardly lurking. That's quacking. That's lurking in the background, ready to quack. Right, I think, seeing as we don't see pumps here, and I would have expected to see them here. I can't believe this isn't a core quest. That's wild to me. It's just this and this. That's shocking. Truly. Glass dust is gonna be nice and easy, actually. Ba-dum, ba-da-bum. That was a long way to get round to glass dust, but we got there. I thought there was, yeah, in here. Quartz sand and flint dust. Right, and quartz sand. I don't think we mined any quartz straight. But I know I can get it from sand. Yes, there should even be recycling of some kind of sand block. No? Strange. I would have assumed there was. In this particular instance, I find myself... macerator recipe rather than a recycling recipe. That's what I don't like about this. Sometimes it splits it up with the macerator. What are you wanting to do with your begging cat? How are we doing, good sir? Good to see you. Good to see you after such a... I can't believe you've done this. I was not expecting the quack. He warned me about that quack before stream, by the way, and I still didn't expect it. I should have. I underestimated his quacking power. Bum ba da ba dum bum. Alright, these are gonna... No. No? Yes. Good. Good. These are gonna go in like this. We do need to reconnect these once we're in... the second. I shouldn't. He warned me about the second one too. I just also forgot about that for some reason. Because I'm a dummy. But a sweet dummy, we hope. Bum bum. Rum, bum bum. Gotta keep that solar power going. Thank you very much for the double quack. It's so sweet. Such a sweet quack. I really do love that duck. It was so fantastic. Alright, let's stick these into there. And put this way. Our steel can go in here. We're getting close, actually. Closer than you might imagine. But after all, imagine us. Whack! Silly stuff. The way it ought to be. We got 9 of those left there. I'm not actually making any more of them, which is terribly depressing. Alright, bricky boys. Shoop. Going up. Boom, boom, boom. We need 4 bricks, which needs 4 buckets of concrete, which means we'll need more buckets. Because we need to make some of this. What are we missing? Quartz, sand, and stone dust. Oh, no. The stone dust is going to be a problem. Does feel like cleansing of the intestine. Wait, what? That's some hot sauce. Oh my. A terrible choice. By the sounds of it. Alright, this is gonna overdraw for a hot second, but then it should restabilize. One hopes. What we should do... I hope, if that keeps making us sad, I'm gonna be very sad. Why are you not steamering? Connected too many at once, clearly.
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
We got all this steam here. Why is it not? We're gonna fill the internal steam for this, I would imagine. Let this bronze pipe get all full. Oops, something exploded out there. Out here in the fields. That should be enough to... if we had bigger ingest pipes here, it might actually solve the problem. I'll lie to you. But are we gonna do that? No! No, no, no! No, we're not! Not even a little! There's the quartz sand. This will give us more time to make more brick dust, actually. Which we probably should be doing. Got all this clay dust here. Ba-doo-boo-ba-doo. What? Doo-ba-doo-boo-ba-doo. Brick. 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 Bow down, bow, bow, bow. Ba-da-da-doo-doo. This is the recipe I want. Ah, it was already in there. Of course it was. It's either this, or we go looking for more bricks. We could get some from over the town. Probably is worth it, actually. Mow, 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 mow. Heh. Boo, doo, doo, doo. Oh, just a quick pop over the fence to visit the neighbors and thieve from them. Bum, doo, doo, boo, 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 boo. Boo, doo, boo, 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 boo. Going up. Next stop, the village. Shin, where'd you end up building, by the way? Bo-ba-doo-dee-bee-dee-boo-doo. Ba-ba-bow. Ow, we're getting eaten. That's a lot of wolves. That's a lot of wolves. I don't love that. Well, we just took our first boot damage. No! My booties! Make sure you look after yourself though, Indy. We don't want you getting all tummy sicky. That'd be lame. Well, we did not leave a lot of bricks. Tell you what though, we can recycle these ones. We didn't think we could, and now we know we can. We're definitely going to yoink them. Smash! I've made a new thing today, everybody. And by made, I mean found and utilized, not actually created, because that would be a massive task for what I'm actually about to describe. I found a keyboard overlay that I can have through the OBS so that you can see which keys I'm pressing. Is that something worthwhile putting up on stream or not? That's the real question. I was thinking if I end up buying Elden Ring eventually, doing a keyboard and mouse run like I did on Dark Souls, and having the overlay for that, but I don't know how interesting it is to see what buttons I'm pressing when I'm just regularly playing. It's so slippy out here. Oh, can't pick up those. Thought you might be able to for a second, thought it might be worth looking into, but it's not. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Hey, it's a talking otter. How we doing, Zero? Nice sub badge. Woo, the 3-monther. Ba-da-do. Someone very fantastic must have made that badge. Bum. Ba-da-da-da-dum. See, look, that's how you do it, guys. That's how you do it in a normal fashion. You don't come in and just quack at me. We can be civilized. Oh dear. Ba-da-dum-rum. Ba-bum. 4 months? Is that what it is? But you got the 3-month sub badge, not the 4-month sub badge.
Promised me. What he did was he gave me $100.
Oh, man.
And that's effectively what he's done. You know, you watch one of his
I
videos,
can't
you
see
walk away
anything.
a different person in a humbling way. And even still, I'm terrible. Really, and it's not okay. I don't know how it's allowed.
I don't know how it's allowed. Oh, good thing that wolf didn't get me while that was going. He certainly could have. Ah, 3 months back. Is that how it works? Do you have to be through the end of the month for it. That's kind of silly. I feel like if you get into the next month, you should be able to have it. You know? Oh well, I mean, it's got to be one way or the other. Going down. Oops. We want to macerate these. We want to macerate. Oh, we're overdrawing massively on our steam. No. Oh, we're going to the nether. It's a sentence Zero never likes to hear. Do we dump stuff in our dump chest so we don't have everything on us? Maybe. Nah, screw it. Let's just go. Everything will be fine. Nothing will go wrong. It's just the nether. Pretty sure Miner's Backpack might actually be able to help us here. Or maybe the diggers. No, it's worth having them both open just in case. Apples. Can we put those in here? Oh, yes, we can. Let's take some of those then. From our own ottery of... Oh my lord! That is not what we want to see. We don't want people coming through there. That's bad news, bears. We're gonna have to put some kind of blast door up in front of that. If you could go kindly back through. Well, he's not gonna. This is the stuff right here that I want, actually. I just don't want this guy to get the wrong idea and come and moid me when I'm just collecting a little bit of soot off the ground. That would be wildly inconvenient. Ah, it does go in the diggers. Good. After all, why shouldn't it? We're gonna collect a whole backpack full of this, store it all at home, and solve our power supplies. Oh, it's just a guy. It's just a dude. Don't even worry. It's just some dude. Whoa, whoa. You'll be starting stream soon, yeah, Zero? If you're not following Zero, all you gotta do is the most incredible thing imaginable. I'm not gonna tune into Otter Games. My family tunes into Zero. I love that video so much. Such shenanigans. So this, I don't think we can actually process it in any other meaningful way. Oh, we can turn it into wood ash, but I don't know why you want to do that. We're just gonna cook it. That's it. That's the whole process. You're gonna cook it. You're gonna cook it up. Oh no, we can't actually. It was just the nether. Nether. Well. Okay. Well, we're gonna take a regular inventory then. That's the only option we've got. That will do it. That should in theory, be enough. Coming through, Mr. Piggy. Yep. You can go straight back to hell where I found you, thank you. Get back in there. No. Oh. I don't want him at my house. I don't want to have to kill him because then everyone will hate me for it. All the other zombie pigments. I don't have enough space for this in my inventory. Yeah, I'm gonna throw it on the ground. If we come collect it later, we collect it later. If it gets wasted, well, guess what? That's just half of the course around here, isn't it? Excessive waste. I do love how you can store 3 extra sets in here for long-term cookering. And we will be cookering. We are going to... Ooh, we can't actually cook it in here. Is that because the... No? Ooh. Okay. Well, is what it is. Not gonna cry about it. Much. Bum-ba-dum. Good, good, good. We put our nether gear away. We're not going back there if we don't have to, that's for sure. It's a terrible place. It's a terrible place. And it should feel ashamed. That's cooking. We need to put our sand in there. Like this, so that it's next in line. I don't want these stalling. Surely there's enough steam for it to actually function now that this is... Well, it's not even up to temp. Yeah, we're overdrawing so significantly. I think this will solve itself. You know what? We're just going to assume that this is all fine. Not worry about it at all. Instead, we're going to collect a bunch of this. We're going to make some... Yeah, we're going to add to the steam problems. Well, what a genius. There's no steam in these pipes. Oh, I'm such a dummy. Keep thinking things are going to get better by doing bad things to the system. It's not a way to be, guys. Don't do what Otter does under any circumstance. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo. You built east of spawn near the river. Let's have a look. Doo-doo. If I could scroll, that'd be dangerous. I think spawn's actually up here. But I clearly didn't mark it. Or if I did, it's on a... Aha! Let's turn that on. Yeah, spawn's here. East of spawn near the river. Oh, like over here. Like on the frozen part of the river above this biome here is actually a treasure trove. You should check this for early stuff. Because I think there's mud in there, which can be used for like crap tier armor, which is fantastic at that point. And also, you can turn it into clay later. So once you've scooped a bunch of clay out of these water sources and you don't want to get wet anymore, you can get it out of here. That's really good for starting off. Make sure you're looking for structures like this. These little huts, they have cauldrons in them. You're going to need some cauldrons. And then, I don't know if you can see it here, but this is a witchery circle. It's like an obsidian circle with a chest in the middle. Spawns dangerous things, but the chest... Sometimes the chest is underwater in the middle, sometimes it's not. Actually, I think it's always underwater in the little well part in the middle. Either way, check these. Very important. Very important. You get some absolutely wild stuff out of them. Have we solved our overdraw problem? What's looking good? Ba bum bum bum. Look at all this. Look at all this steam. Never have steam problems in our life. Never even dream of a steam problem. Boom, bum, ba boom, boom. It's still overdrawing? I think it's the pipe gauge. You know, I said we weren't going to solve the pipe gauge problem, but I'm quickly thinking that that might have been the wrong choice. Ba-boom, ba-ba-boom, boom. Well, we'll just have one of these run for now. It's better than having them stall over and over indefinitely. Now the problem with this run is that in order to make a higher gauge of bronze pipe, oh, we can make copper pipe. I don't think that's gonna have the heat rating, is it? I think this is actually all types of pipe. Quad fluid pipe. That might be the way to go. A bit of quad bronze. Boom, boom, boom. Though it doesn't actually up the fluid capacity. It ups the amount of pipes, sure. 4 pipes. Not sure if that's the way to go, or if we just go big ol' nasty pipes. Because a huge bronze fluid could get the job done. I know there's...
One eternity
Oh, yeah, alright. How we doing, Rational? Welcome on in. Oh, bro, tell me, I was trying before. How do I... So, Control Shift A... I got rid of it. That's a dumb move. There we go, it's back. So, Control Shift, scroll, and then how do I check the recipe amount? Like, I'm trying my best to scroll as much as I can while my scroll wheel fights against me. How do I get the thingy? Quad pipes will allow for 4 different fluids, not 4 times the output. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Because otherwise the output on this would have been higher than the input for the one pipe. Or the output for one pipe, I should say. I don't know how big to go on these pipes, because this is too much bronze. Also don't know what the steam rating of... the heat rating of steam is, to be honest. Oh, no. Ooh, that's almost done. Look, we did it. We moved on to these coal coke blocks. Nah. Pretty exciting. Also, I saw you followed me on Twitch when I was offline, so thank you very much for that. I appreciate it. Boom. Ba-da-dum. Wood. Brick dust. We're so close to achieving greatness here. The 2 times steel will happen today. It will. Wrought iron is a decent choice to save bronze for machines. But wrought iron's so annoying to make. So annoying to make. I don't know if I can stomach trying to make wrought iron. You gotta cut it down into little bitties. You gotta remake it. I do have a lot of iron, but I also have a lot of copper and tin. I probably have more copper and tin than I have iron right now, to be honest with you. So the bronze isn't an issue. 2 ovens and hoppers. Hold on. What are you talking about? Nice. So, recrafting chain stuff. Go down to the bottom where you see 1, 2. Yep. Switch to a new page. It's easier to show you on its own page. Alright. Don't worry about it and use bronze. Yeah, that would be my rationale too. Alright. I see the new Pajo. Then what do I have to do? Bo 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 bo. Boom, boom, boom. We gotta compress these actually, these fire clay dusts. That'll turn into a fire brick. Yep. Are we generating more steam than we're using still? Yes! Oh, that does solve the overdraw problem. And there's 800 in here. I think we can probably risk turning this on. Risk is the correct word. Now open the recipe you want to add. Boo doo 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 doo. Ba ba bum. Yeah. And then what? Like if I can scroll like that. Control shift on a crafting result. Control shift on a crafting result. I did it once and then took it off again. What did I do once? Oh, you mean like this? Yep. But that's only one of them. How do I make it so that it does all like 24 of them? Or does it not do that? A to clear it off. Yeah. Can I do a large batch though? 18 of these. Now go to the fire brick. No! No way! Oh, that makes so much sense. Oh, wow. Oh, that's so much easier. That's so much easier. Oh, I can't believe I've gotten this far into the game multiple times without realizing that. I'm gonna buy a new mouse. That's I need to be able to scroll. It's a necessity at this point. There's more to this. Right. Left click near the top. Be the one-to-one. I mean this thing? Beep pop, beep pop, beep pop. Oh yeah. Have it so it's on the left-hand side. I mean you could. That doesn't actually bother me too much for some reason. I don't mind either way. Actually, I might keep it this way. I know that that's going to upset a lot of people. Because the other way is definitely better on paper and makes more sense. But does it make more sense to a strange otter brain? That's the real question. Fire clay. Right, so I now have a rough idea of how many millions of these bricks I'm gonna need. And how many do I have? Not many. Oh. Just showing the option? Yeah, no, I appreciate it. I appreciate it a lot. I was trying to work that out earlier and I got close, but not quite. Right, we're gonna need more bricky boys. That's what I've come to the conclusion. No! No! No, not like this, creosote! Well, we knew this was gonna happen. Badoo, badoo. This will be the last time I manually remove creosote from these machines, but we are going to have to do it. Oh, not in the house. Not creosote all in the house. Disgusting. I just need to get up to the motors. Small electric motor or pump, sorry, will sort this out. And you can begin opening recipes of things like a bucket of concrete. Unless I accidentally press A on it and then it's gone forever. Oh. Oh. Do 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 diddle 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 do do. Here comes an example. Do diddle do. I suppose I could Control Shift A it here, but then it would get rid of that one, right? Ba da 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 da. That's enough creosoting. Do 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 do. 4 buckets should do for now. Pling pling pling. That's strange. It was just the ashes that was slowing it down. I wonder how many ashes this is going to produce. Ba-dum, ba-da-ba-da-ba-dum. We now have a lot of steel, though. I mean, a lot, but not a lot. We're going to need a lot more. Buckets of concrete. The stone dust, the quartz dust. I do wonder what the best way to get stone dust is going to be. Probably a forge hammer. Macerate stone blocks of different types, yeah. We can just macerate cob. Yeah, I suppose. It'll do. What do we need in here? We're overdrawing already. If you open the bucket of concrete recipe and add it, it'll work. But you haven't turned on crafting chain modes for that page, so it would have to manually link them. Crafting chain mode. crafting chain mode. I imagine it's in here though. Somewhere. Bum ba dum bum. Nope, no idea. Mouse over the 1-1. Alt for hotkeys. Ah. Boo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. So do the green brackets... Ah, yeah, it does mean crafting chain. Okay. Bow. Wah-ma-mow. Doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Right. So now I've got this here. But this didn't add all the component parts to it. Like I would have expected it to add these things. Remove the bucket. Go into the recipe. Oh man. Look, this is way better. You were totally right. I did not realize what it was doing here. I thought it was just putting things on the... Yeah, that's way better. Good lord, that's fantastic. Did it with A, not Control-Shift-A. So it tells me exactly how much I need of those sorts of things. Yep. Yes, it was, sir. So we got enough calcite, we got enough gypsum. We only need 24 clay dust in here. So let's remove it down to exactly that, and that'll be our limiting factor for whilst we're in this mode here. The quartz sand, the stone dust, the buckets. Got 52 brickies, which is about a third of the amount that we actually need. Oh, I love this track so much. Wait, we can put more brickies in. Brick. We don't actually need any sand in here, do we? The sand's not going to help at all. Not for any of these recipes. Alright. So we actually have almost half the amount of brickies that we need. It's actually incredibly helpful. Thank you so much. There needs to be better explanations in the quests for that. That's very powerful. Chuck some sand through these. Actually gonna need more bricks, I think. That's gonna be one limiting factor. Yeah, this is just stalling too much. Without the extra pipe, that's not worth having in, which is very disappointing. So instead, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna make a whole bunch of bronze plate. We're gonna eat the cost and deal with it. That's the plan. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You know what? It'll be easier to do it like this. Ba-da-dum, ba-dum, ba-da-ba-doo-ba-doo. Doop. Doop. Ba-da-da-da-doo-doo-doo. That'll make 30 bronze. We could do another 10 of that. We've got the resources to do it. Wow. Put these back. Oh, we got bricks right here. Oh, we got so many bricks. Oh my goodness. That's where they were all hiding. Goodness gracious. Okay, well. Macerate these suckers up. Babo, ba-da-ba-dee-dee-doo. I always feel like I'm so close to doing something and then I make backwards progress by realizing I'm further away. I mean, it's not really technically backwards progress, it just feels like it. Because you're realizing how much further away you are from something than you thought you were. We need a wrench and a hammer. We gotta choose pipe gauge. These are the pipes we've been running, the 800 liters. Not enough. These are 4,800s. They're too big for our current purposes, I'd say. Regular pipe size is good. Tiny is not good, unless we want to individually pipe to each one. Instead of 800, yeah, this is sufficient. That's more than sufficient. We get 10 of that. Oh, I don't know if that's going to be enough. We surely will find out very soon. You're welcome, it's my favorite feature of the pack. Absolutely, and I can see why. If you click and drag up or down on the left of the result icon fire brick, you can create a linking line between items. Ooh. If you click and drag up or down to the left or right of the result icon, thank you, Shin. I don't quite get that one. If you could elaborate further, that'd be appreciated. I'm clearly missing that. Fire bricku! Man, look at it power through. Look at all that brick dust. Gee willikers, Batman. Oh, we shouldn't make this much, but I think we're gonna. We're most certainly going to break the system by disconnecting it in a second, but that's okay. We've got to make sure we're not overdrawing on water power. Yeah, that's fine. This is running optimally. Now this is our intake. We're not producing more than 800 liters a second. How can I tell how much is actually being output from here? Oh no, I am stockpiling steam here. Oh, ow, ow. This is a bad sign. That means I'm producing more than I can actually push through. Did I scare quack out of you? Nah, that was good quack though. It's a quality quack. Place cursor just left of the fire bricks. Beep. Boop. Ah, very exciting. Whoop. 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 Whoa, look at that. Oh yeah, so you can open and close things. Time for a roof time sleep, I'd say. Ba-dum-ba-da-be-dum. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-bo. Alright, so... Ow, ow. Yeah, that's bad.
Hello,
We're gonna need more bronze plate. Hello, adventurer. Who was that? Who was that? Well, I can't pronounce that name. I'm gonna give it a shot though. Exe? Is that correct? I have no idea. It's close enough, right? Thank you for the follow and welcome on in. Hope you're enjoying the stream. Feel free to give me a quack as everyone else has done so far. We want do 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 ba da ba dum. A bit of bronze piperoo. I wonder if this will that one got me good. You did exactly what I suggested. Yeah, that's the one. You'll fit in well here. Oh, I was not prepared. I'd forgotten about it immediately after asking, you know? Good. That, How much steam are we actually producing from the bottom machine? Is there a way I can tell the output of such a machine? I guess I could just watch the overdraw here. We're not dropping below 31k. I think we're producing more steam than we're taking out, which wouldn't be difficult to do at this point. Well, nice to find new people to stream this mod pack. Oh, this mod pack. This mod pack. I 100% agree. It's totally underappreciated. It's fantastic in every way. And, yeah, I mean, what more can you say? It's definitely my favorite mod pack. By far. It used to be 1.7.10 pack, but let's be honest, 1.7.10 pack is a baby pack compared to this. Once you go Greg Tech, how do you go back? This is not good. No, that's wrong. We want it like this. Oh, actually, I think we do have just enough. Alright, so we've got enough to actually fill this tank better. So we won't have as much wastage. Yeah, look at that. Instead of it just ticking away 800 at a time, it's pumping steam through. High pressure would be 800 liters a second for that single block. Yeah, at max heat. It is definitely at max heat right now. 1,000 degrees. I can't imagine how hot that actually is. But then we've got a solar boiler on the roof, so having a bit of extra headway is good. You can pipe out walls. Yeah, that's true. But wouldn't I need a gauge on the sido? Like one on that wall there? Honestly, for the aesthetics, I kind of like it going up on the roof. And I know that's silly. But sometimes, as I continually tell Zero, aesthetics are more important than Practicality. Bum, bum, bum. For you Minecrafters out there, by the way, I don't want to get you too concerned, but viewer control Minecraft is happening in how many hours? It's 12 now, so 9 hours. 9 hours from now, almost exactly. And if you haven't been a part of a viewer control Minecraft stream over here, it's quite an experience. Let's see. Boiler side, you mean? The railcraft boiler? No, you're all good. Oh! You mean I can save a pipe here? Well, if we need an extra one pipe, we'll come back and take it off. It's actually too much bother right now. But that's a good pro tip. I think to understand about GT fluid pipes is that they can only move half their rated volume per second. Oh, that's very counterintuitive. And I would never have guessed that. What are you geeking about? We need this bronze to make more pipies. Fire bricks. Wood. Wood. All right. Yeah. No, I shouldn't have. I should not have said that. Shin here enjoys a good house blowing up. Oh dear. Let's take a look. We still need to get the stone dust and the quartz dust. Quartz dust is easy peasy. Oh, we already have it actually. How much do we need for this process? Oh wait, it's gone back down to 1. Why is that? What did we do wrong here? Was it the Linky boy? When I linked them together, it changed it to 1 bucket of concrete. Why is that? Lava, lava, lava! Nah, I don't plan on using Steam for more than just low voltage. It was linking. But why? It seems so practical to be able to tell me all of these bits. Why would linking it turn it to only a single? That's my question. Because when you link it, this obviously goes to 1 bucket, right? That's not what we want. 24 quartz sand. That's easy peasy. When you grey link them, it's just an association link. You have to alt right click to chain crafting. That's a grey link. Alt right click. It's not working for me. Oh, it's just a regular right click, not an alt right click. Thank you. Yeah, that's good. Now I can still collapse them. Beautiful. What a font of knowledge you guys are. Alright. What were we doing? Stone and more brickies, I think? Then again, we got 64 bricks. I think we might have enough. No, no, don't be sorry. I don't expect you to remember every single command off the top of your head. That's ridiculous. That'd be very impressive, though. Ba-dum-ba-boom-ba-ba-bum. Do-do-do. Ba-ba-ba-bum. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna need concrete buckets. Yep, that makes sense. That's what I'd think too. The cobble. Did we actually process the cobble? No, I don't think we even touched it. How much do we need? $24 stone. I think it's only 24 coal, to be honest with you. But let's do a stack because it doesn't really matter. Beep, bop, beep, beep, boop, bop, beep. That bronzium. That should. How many pipe is this? Let's calculate it actually. It's gonna be expensive, that's for sure. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. Oh, it makes me sad. That's very distressing. I think we're actually going to need more bronze. Do do do. Yeah. Time to redesign the setup. Yeah, maybe. I don't know, I kind of like the setup. We could potentially... Now we'll just make more bronze. It'll be way easier than trying to think. Excuse me, just one. Move the steam tank? Sacrilege! Look how beautiful it looks right there. I mean, it's a very practical suggestion. Especially long term. I was going to put a second steam tank in on the left side there. There's actually a chocked out room for it, but I don't know if I'm ever going to bother. It might end up being a fuel tank. How's this cob going? Yeah, still need some more of that. And then we've got the quartz sandstone dust, the clay dust, buckets, calcite, gypsum, fire bricks. I think we're almost set here for 2 times steam. It's gonna go in here. I don't really want to take the wall away before it's ready. We're about to run out of things to put in the cold coke oven. So we'll run up here. That's bad. Oh, it's a tiny guy. Well, he's dead now. So close you can taste the steel. Mmm, delicious. I don't know about that analogy, the taste the steel. Usually that has some kind of a murdery connotation to it, doesn't it? Ba-bum-ba-bum-bum. I would eventually like to put lily pads in here, so I can just walk down the center of them. But probably automating it instead is the better way to do it, isn't it? Look at that little Enderman, just chilling. He's just a little guy, don't bother him. So, for a full farm production run here, or a full set of shub, how much are we getting? Over 2 stacks. That was the aim. I grew up in a steel town. Tasting steel is just called breathing. Lol. I don't know how healthy that is. But I suppose steel's not that. I think the carbonization of the steel probably makes it far less carcinogenic than just iron by itself. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe it's the complete opposite. Bum ba da dum. Of course, we left all the buckets upstairs like some kind of moron. Do do do. This goes in here. Look at all that coal coke. Look at it all. Over a stack. Woo. Bum ba bum bum. Good, because we're gonna definitely need it. Alright. That's enough stone dust. That is a good amount of bronze, actually. That's not going to be enough pipe, though. Not by a long shot. Nope, that's not the right one. Nope. That's too big, isn't it? The 48,000? Or 4,800? What did we make before? Hmm. $2,400. Regular sized, yeah. Fun fact, there is a specific type of mold that can only exist in places where there is enough high iron concentration. Usually underground, unless you're in a steel town. I see. I think it's this one. Nope, it didn't switch over to this one. Yeah, that's what we're trying to make. That only made 6. That's not good.
Hello,
not good.
adventurer.
Hello, adventurer. Thank you very much for the follow, Shin. Wait. wait. How were you not already followed? I'm so confused. Got him. I'm shocked. You've been in here so many times. Alright, let's take a look. I could have sworn you were already followed. Oh. Thank you very much. Unpolluted, then followed again. What do you mean? I don't understand. Now we just need buckets of water. That's right, we're going to take all but one, get 3 buckets of water. And do it like this. Ba-bum, ba-bum, ba-bum. Unfollowed, then followed again. For shame. For shame. You know you lose stats when you do that. Ba-bum, if you're a stats kind of guy. Ba-ba-ba-bo-ba-bo-ba-ba. Babu babu. I think let's make this one. Bum. Meh. He gives it a meh. Ba-dum-bum, ba-dum-bum. Gotta put the wrench in there, do I? Alright, so there's the main componento. Do-diddly-doo-doo. Alright. Now we can really chug along. Ba-dum-boo, ba-be-boo-be-boo, ba-be-be-boo-boo, ba-dum-boo. We could probably take some of these clay blocks out, or clay balls out, while we're doing this craft. It'll make it quicker. Now I think we're making 24 of these. Yes, that's correct. And to make said things, ba-da-dum, ba-boo-ba-boom. Ba-bo-bo-bum. We've got 17 so far. Ooh, really? I must have done some kind of miscalculation then. Unless this is the last. That's 20. Oh. Oh. I don't think I did do a miscalculation. Oh, that's very interesting. Alright, let's dump the rest of the clay. Fire clay junk in here, quartz in there. Even the brick stuff. Not fall inside the very deadly machine. That'd be great. Ba-da-dum, ba-da-ba-bum. Now, I'm pretty sure.
Sean the non-believer. Sean.
Hi, Elmo. Very inconvenient. I'm pretty sure I can just do it like this. It's missing that. It's missing that one. And then this. Ooh. Oh. Elmo with the lurk cap. Thank you very much, Elmo. I appreciate you. Do. Oh, 2 times steel. And it looks gorgeous, doesn't it? We do need to fix this little bit of dirt. Ba-da-dum. What do we go with? Nether brick? Imitating nether brick, yeah. You know what? It's time we changed this aesthetic. Now doesn't that look fancy? Bum, bum, bum. I know. I'm fully aware that these bricks are actually pretty expensive. But I'm tempted. You know what? No, let's not waste it. I really was tempted. I was very tempted. I shouldn't. I should keep them. I should use them for useful things. 2 times steel production. Goodness gracious, who would have thought? But here we are. Well, I'm definitely not going to get caught with my pants down on the cold coke side of things. We are, wow, there's a whole lot of fire bricks. We could probably go for the next tier of... Ba-bum, ba-da-bum. Where's that? Multi-blocks. The next tier of 2 times steel is going to be... Why didn't we get this complete? Why did that not count? I had 24... No, I had 20 in my hand. Oh, that's so sad. Congratulations, thank you very much. Yeah, pollution's definitely on. At least, I think it's on by default. And it's gonna be a hell of a problem. I've already taken a couple of ticks to it, I think. This is devastating. Now, if I break this multi-block and put it back together. Yeah, it does want me to hold a stack of steel as well. Well, I suppose we can wait till the 64 steel. And then at that point we can pick up bricks. Pick up bricks. Bum ba bum bum ba dum ba dum. 10 of these, not nearly enough still. Worth implementing, but not enough to make a difference. This is going to stall all my machines, though, if I'm not quick about it. Start with this one. Oopsie. Good. Yes. Yes, I see. I think I want to do the parts under here first, because they're the most annoying. Really doesn't matter too much how it's done, as long as it is done. Like that. Should do quite nicely. It's on by default, just didn't know if you shut it off. Nah, I like to play it the way it's designed. It's a really well-designed pack. I feel like it's a little precious to want to change things like that. I mean, I understand if someone plays it that way and enjoys it, because you don't want to do something that's not actually for fun, or not actually helping you have fun in the game, you know? If you're not enjoying pollution, sure, turn it off. But not trying pollution, that's more my kind of... Give it a shot. Give it a shot. See if it's fun. If it's not fun, turn it off. If it is fun, if you're a masochist like me. And let's be honest, people who are playing Greg Tech New Horizons, they're masochists. It's just, there's only one character profile here. And it's complete psychopaths. We're actually going to put this back over here because we don't want to accidentally use it as fuel. We know who we are. In the same way, left it on for mine, ran my quad brick blast furnace in a nether room. Oh, that's clever. until you built your electric air filters. I'll probably just poison myself. Let's be honest. It's gonna happen. I need more bronzium. No one should be surprised that I miscalculated the amount of bronzium I want. I'm gonna put some of the sand back, actually. Let's take a gander at what we're gonna do next. So, well, we should sleep, first of all. But what we should do next is those... Oh, yeah, we do need the glass dust. Which, I'm pretty sure... Yeah, we need a whole bunch of quartz sand for anyway, so... Change my mind. Am gonna crush all this stuff up. Lol, hazmat suit. Yeah, I've been there before. Me and a friend got all the way to medium voltage, and we had hazmat suits for a reason in that one, I'll tell you that much. We got to a point where we were like, oh, we need to make them right now. It's so bad. Oh, look at this. That's what we want. Just too much steam is a good problem to have. Bronze, and then once we've got the bronze, I can't believe we didn't complete that quest. It's very upsetting. I mean, I can, but you know. The glass tubes are the only thing we need, which is the flint. We need another mortar and pestle. Oh, this is for alumite. It's the steel that we need to crush up. We'll leave that there. We can recall this if we need it. Is it intentional that you only have one macerator running? Yeah, it was stalling. That's why I'm installing the pipes. Good catch, though. Oops. Let's make a bunch of this. Don't want to have to come back and do it again. Is it the tiny stuff we need, or do we need bigger stuff? Oh, we can find out pretty soon just by doing this. Yeah, it's the bigger stuff. I would have imagined it was the bigger stuff. Doesn't go very far, does it? Well, it went much further than I thought it would go. Look at that. How much was that? 16 glass dust? Now we need the ball mold. Gotcha. Gotcha. Good. Now that that's going, we use the, yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It sucks to run out of something. Alright, let's do some mass production of bronze here. I'm gonna regret making too much of the damn stuff, though. I'm trying to do the math here. If we break this down like that. That should be 1-to-1, right? 16 to 64. Because Because then it's 3-1. No. No, I'm wrong. It would have to be like this. 2164. But then it's not 64, it's 63. Bunch of things you need bronze for anyway. Wrong way? Yeah. Yeah. Yep. What's the best way to turn this? Can I, forge hammer this? No, that'll turn it into plates. I don't have to use more mortars. I'm getting sick of using mortars. But I can just macerate it, but the macerators are already pretty busy. You know what? We're not actually focused on it. If we just put it in there, and then we'll make more bronze when we get to it, no one's gonna complain. I'm not gonna complain. Are you gonna complain? I hope not. Let's take a look. What's stalling now? Well, when this finishes, it'll stop stalling. Got a whole bunch of glass tubes though. Compressed fire clay. They're not fire bricks. They need cooking. Flint mortars are cheap, yeah, but then you gotta make a whole bunch of stone. And I know you're right, but it makes me feel bad smashing them up so much. Alright. What do we want? We want everything from here onwards, including this, and this, and this, and this, and this. The tin ingot we can actually put away. Yeah, we'll make a couple of rods out of this. How are we so low on redstone alloy? That's very surprising to me. I've been making a ton of it to try and keep ahead of the curve too. Actually, we might only need one here. Because when we chop it, it becomes 2. 4 steel rods. Well, we have to do it the old-fashioned way because we don't have the modern way yet. What are we moving here? This can go over there. This can go over there. Very expensive vacuum tubes. Finally achieved. Time for some logic. Yeah, I bet. Of course, the next things are more complicated, but I should have expected that, really, shouldn't I? I knew what was coming. I could swear steam alloy smelter is capable of ingot-to-ingot smelting for bronze. What? Let's just take this out for a second while we talk about that. You said... You said what now? No, wrong type of bronze. Alloy smelter. How do I filter it by only this? Yeah, well. Would you look at that? Would you look at that? Then some of these. Very clever. Very clever indeed. That is a much better way to make bronze. Saves me a lot of tool durability, I'm not gonna lie. It's a thing of beauty. Look at all that iron though. That's huge. Alright, next parts should be super easy, barely an inconvenience. Planks, resin, coated circuit board. We did just planks and resin. Copper wire, super easy, barely an inconvenience. Bum bee boo bee boo bee bum bum bee boo bee boo bee boo boo. Copper plates with the snippy snippies. Oh, you do so much of these already. Oh, they are expensive to make. We need more wood planks, which is just going to be compressing some wood pulp. And the easiest way to get wood pulp is to macerate logs. Yeah. Kind of wish I had redwood for this, but we don't, so we're just gonna have to do with what we have. We actually don't need to use all this for what we're doing. 17 should be more than enough. And then I would like to make a couple more of these for the pumps, but the pumps aren't super crucial. They're important, but they're not like end of the world kind of deal. But once we can start pumping the creosote out of these, we won't stall on those machines anymore. Bronze dust is the only way you're capable of doing it until you reach the yellow smelter. Yep. And that's stalling, just like I imagined it would. But that's only because we're still double producing stuff over here. Ah, the bronze is the most important. I mean, that's what we're here for. If a macerator stalls, a macerator stalls. It's not a big deal. We've got like unlimited steam. Which way was the wrench and tool? I think it's like this. Nah, it's the other way around. We do need so much of this bronze, though. We are making significant progress. Just at a crawling pace, it feels like. We jumped on that without burning ourselves somehow. It's funny. Gotta put the iron plate back on the side here. A bit of protection. I could put one there, but it's actually needed. I can't burn myself already. Yeah, it looks fine. Da-do, ba-do, ba-do. Out of curiosity, why not use normal ovens to cook your fire bricks, save steam? Yeah, well, that's a very good suggestion. I don't have a good answer for you. Like you're expecting, I suppose. Because I was kind of hoping this pipe project would be done already. We're about to have lots less issues here, though. Very, very quickly. Oops. Connect those. Like, bronze pipe problems almost solved here, right? It's so much steam getting to this pipe. It just needs to get to here. Yeah, if this is stalling at this point, we might as well just disconnect it, to be honest with you. Oh, that just went into the macerator. Let's not macerate up our pipes. Bum bum. Why are these different? Oh, covers on them. I did not know that they came off with the covers on them. That's interesting. Yeah, look at that. Wow. I guess I need a crowbar. Oh, it's not enough still. It's so close to upgrading though, isn't it? When you look at the progress we've made. What do we need? 1, 2, 3 more pipe. Yeah. That checks out. That should be enough, I would imagine. I can't actually remember how much we needed. Oh yeah. That is perfect. No? Am I crazy? How did I miscalculate that? I mean, we could put a baby pipe on the end here if we really wanted. It wouldn't make a difference. Would it look dumb? Maybe. I don't care. Baby pipe it is. We're doing it. Rinse in the lower left corner when in inventory, mouse over for tooltip to shut it off. Yeah, but it doesn't matter unless you're a moderator, does it? You have to be modded on the server for it to count, right? It hasn't done any cheaty mode things yet, at the very least. There you go, now it's off. I think it starts on by default for some reason. There's a lot of things like that. Alright. Well, that... This is significantly nice. We overdrew our steam. Oh, because it's all in these pipes, of course. We just increased our steam battery by a large amount. So we should have expected that. Look at that. It's a beautiful thing. Didn't realize you were not a mod. No, it's a community server, so I didn't want to mod myself unless I absolutely had to. Just for, you know, transparency and good faith and that sort of stuff. Also, I still haven't set up the extra utils, which I desperately need to for chunk claiming and that sort of stuff. Especially now that Shin's on the server and stuff like that. we should protect each other's things with chunk claiming. But I haven't set that up. I want to. It's been one of those things in the back of the list of things that need doing. Bum bum ba ba da doo 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 doo. Oh, you get big ashes. That's why it stalled earlier. Ba bum bum ba da ba doo doo doo. Sugar Shark Wall. Sugar Shark Wall. Ba ba da ba da ba dum ba ba da dum. That's right. We were waiting because we needed the wood pole, which we then need a compressor. Boom ba da boom boom. What's that? Oh, it's quartz sand. That makes a whole bunch of compressed fire clay. See, now it doesn't matter that we've got too many things. Too many cooks. Bum bum ba da ba doo be doo. Where's our crowbar? Did we actually make one? Yes, for the quest, of course. Understandable. It's a relatively simple process once you get into it. The wiki has a good article. Yeah, I do think that's true. I know I've got extra utils installed, but I don't know if it's actually working or not, or if I need to turn it on in a config or something. Do 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 do. Iron plate. What's that? That's tin plate. Let's give this new factory look a bit of a bum bo bum. Bit of a spruce up. We'll put a plate on here. Nah, it doesn't really fit. I do think a plate here makes it look better. Do we want plates on the front, or do we like the open facing? That's a tough one. Server utilities would be the one? Yeah, I think so. Yeah, maybe you're correct. I'm not sure though. It's definitely called something similar to that. Either way, the wiki is going to tell us, so it's not a big deal. Now we're really crafting. Master your craft. Why isn't the new mine... rant incoming. Warning. Warning. Rant incoming. Why isn't the new Minecraft movie like the Lego movie was? Why isn't it like a sweet parents playing video games with their child and trying to understand how things work kind of a movie? Why is it gotta be the way that it is? It makes me mad. I really want to look forward to that movie, but I just don't. Such a missed opportunity. A couple extra coated circuits. The coated circuits is just resin and wood. I say no thanks. I'll take this. I'll take a bit of bread any day. It has been eaten, but not recently. I think we chucked this in the kitchen for processing. I'm not going to eat the bread. Not straight. We'll turn it into sandwich later. Into a sanger. I love how the bed up here is literally just a spawn point now. It's not used for sleep at all. Bow bow bow. One electronic circuit later. A steel casing. Let's read the tooltip here just in case we miss something. Steam machines are quite stupid. you said it. They just do one thing over and over again. As you advance into the electrical age, you've decided that you want the machines to have more features, like automatic output, in order to create some automation. For that, you'll need electronic circuits. I will indeed. but that is perilously close to a rant for me. Oh wait, hold on. I missed something. Sadly, because corporate media is brain damaged. Oh, don't get me started. Don't get me started, please. Resist. Resist the urge. Now, steel casing as a good distraction for us. Do I have a steel casing in here somewhere? What's the best way to make a steel casing? Just hammer a plate? I suppose. Cutting machine, extruder. Yep, just hammer a plate. Have we got any steel plates? Nope. Boink. Circuit complete! Yay! That's a big advancement actually, for reals. We've just hit the electrical age once we make a steam-alicious electrical generator from steam power, I suppose. Because this basic steam turbine is going to convert all of our steam power into electrical power. We need a new building. That's what we need. You've almost made it. One last crafting step is required in order to advance to Tier 1. Keep going. The steam turbine generates electricity from steam. Woo woo! Congrats, thank you very much. The power source you've been using is the same, but from this point on, you will generate EU and bring it to your machines via cables instead of bringing the steam directly to them. Luckily, electric machines don't need an exhaust port, and they are considerably more efficient than the bronze machines. At a later point, you'll most likely switch from steam to another fuel source, though. That's true. That's very true. However, these machines are still super crucial for going through the early stages of this. We did get some ice cream, though. That's nice. Where do we land on plating for the front here? Do we like the plating as it is, or do we want to put actual plates on? We should buy some more Enderman. We are making such fast progress, though. I wanted to fast track to electrical, and we're doing it. Oh look, low voltage. We're almost there. Where's rewards? We still didn't have the loot bag changeover. Storing and transforming. Ooh. We're getting close. Basic automation. Yeah, these are the pipes that we were talking about. Iron and clear glass. That's so cheap. I vote no plates, let's see pipes. Feel the danger. Fear the steam.
I was born in the steam, raised in it. You merely adopted the steam.
Yeah, these are fantastic. Long iron rods. How do you make those? No, it's just two. 2 for 1, a little less glass is used. So if we're gonna make them, we'll probably make it with long iron, that makes sense. Unless there's some kind of magical better way. Steel rods make double, but that's not worthwhile. And then with these, I'm pretty sure... Wow, 32... I don't even want to know what that's made out of. The green alumina for the... Oh, yeah, okay. And then these are just... Oh, they're just colours. That's good. Because the rest of this is expensive. Very expensive. Yeah, they're going to be fantastic. Alright, let's, we should make these. Do we have the alumite plates in here? Pretty much. Why did that not pour? Oh. Almost made a dump. I mean. I don't know if almost made a dumb is as accurate as I'd like it to be. I think I made a dumb a long time ago. We need a little bit of aluminium brass, yeah. And we need in the part maker, part scratcher. Need one of these. Large plate pattern. Where did it go? Didn't. Why is it not? Oh, because that was it. I needed to remove the excess from last time. Aluminium brass. What a nightmare Otter that would be. Born in Steam. Yeah, it would be. You're not wrong. Ba-da-dum. You'd definitely be used to hot weather though. Yoink. Alright, we also need 4 blocks of iron. Boom. 9, 18, 27. Yeah, that should do. That should do it, I would imagine. As one does when one imagines. I'm tempted to upgrade these. Also, let's talk real talk, okay? Bronze hull. Bronze hull. Are we going to make another macerator? Are we going to make a multi-block steam macerator? I don't think so. We're going to make a steam extractor? We've already got one. Forge hammer? Got one. Compressor? Got one. Industrial alarm? That's for nuclear control. I don't even want to know what reinforced glass is made out of. It's a nightmare. No, I don't want to know. I shouldn't click it. I could get some bronze out of these. Surely they're worth the bronze. Completely immune to hot weather, you would think. Do I just macerate these and get some free bronze? Because that's where I'm at right now. That's what I want to do. That's not what I was trying to make at all. A tool station cut down. We can totally do that. Steel bronze. I agree. I agree. You are going to get macerated, bronze hulls. In a moment in the other room, all we hear is as they get crunched through the machine. Imagine if it had realistic noises for things getting destroyed. It would be so loud. It's already so loud. I've got the... Check this out. Look at how low I've got the block sounds. 25%. It's so low. It's very low. But it's still loud. What were we doing in here? Something important. Chopping this in half. There's that. We also need a seared slab. Don't tell me we're out of lava. Well. We do a lava run then. I don't think we actually have the bricks to make an extra tank to bring like it's suggested. Otherwise I probably would make one. Bum, ba, bo, bum, Steam grinder multi-block macerator is very useful in medium voltage and high voltage. The steam purifier or washer was and is useful because the single is so slow. Well, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. They're gone now. As far as I'm concerned, they're in the macerator. Ba-ba-ba-ba-bum. Ow. Going in. Zoom. Oh yeah, I've got to hold it. That's right. I remember. Still counts. That's not good. We're just going to avoid thinking about that little problem. That should be enough to make a seed blocku. And then we just need those iron. Wow. Crushing it out here. Get it, the macerator joke. Oh dear. Bum, bum, ba, ba, da, da. Quartz sand. These don't go into the ore washer, do they though? No, they're into the macerator. I don't think I'm gonna make the macerator multiply. And this thing is cooking. Put these bricks upstairs. I bet we have enough for another steel plant at this point. Oh, no we don't. We would need more. Yeah, fair enough. But lots of quartz sand up here though. Stone dust can go in there. Do we take the clay down? I think yes. Clay can go away. Quartz sand can store up here for now. Fire clay dust. Strange that we should have some of that up there. Good, good. And progress continues. Seared stone. We should probably upgrade our pickaxe to steel. Or alumite, actually. Alumite's probably the way to go. Then one of these. Why did that not? There we go. Boop. Oh, what do I lack? Cobalt. Why is it telling me cobalt? Oh, because I picked the cobalt variant. You know what? I think we can remember the recipe. We're only going to make it once. Where is the hammer? Like this, maybe? Okay, I can't remember the recipe, alright? You got me. That looked right. What happened? Ah. like that. Tool Forge. Another great advancement, really. Bidabim. What does that unlock? Making hammers and such. Yeah, the crossbow we should probably make as well. Ooh. That axe is gonna cause some real trouble. Before we go mining in earnest next time, we should make weapons and tools. Like, this is super expensive. That's moderately expensive. Yeah. I think this is, as far as I want to go on that quest path for now, though. Put that away, and this away, and this way. Electric motors, circuit, bronze fluid pipe. Oh, that's the type we were just using everywhere. Crossbow is amazing. Tool forge, get! Also suggest, since you have so much leather, you make some extra bags. Yeah, that's a good suggestion. I need to make the, paraglider as well. Now, in things I can buy, I'm pretty sure I can't buy exactly what I'm imagining I can buy right now. No, I can't. No, that's alright. I desperately need to make that kitchen, though. I'll tell you that much. Alright, so. Oh, we've got rotors already. How much are we actually lacking for this thing? Oh! 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 Why didn't you say so? Let's just chuck, 12 of this in here. Do you have piston boots? Yeah, I do have piston boots. They're on my feet. Yeah, they're essential, hey. Remember us talking about them yesterday or the day before? Or whenever it was? Yesterday? I think it was yesterday. Making some of these is a good option too, but I already have... I found in a loot dungeon, I found these diamond ones, and honestly, I'm never going to fill them up. I could take one of them for use for lava with a dolly. That would probably be clever. I would never run out of lava again. Though I probably will repurpose this. XP juice. What a name. If we take a look at how... Yeah, these are cheapest chips. And then upgrading them, expensive-ish. 48 buckets, 32, 27, 64. Diamond plate's gonna be an absolute impossible task. So I can't actually make any more of them. The gold ones I could probably make a little bit of. Iron ones I can definitely make. And that'd be cheap. Steel ones aren't worth it. 43 compared to 32, not worth it at all. Obsidian. I don't know how we're gonna make obsidian plate bending machines. No, we can't make those yet. So potentially useful to make those. Zoop zoop. And then this one here, this one here. Nope, other way around. Bum, bum, bum. There's our turbine. And now we have actually achieved low voltage. We don't have any machines that can run on it, but we've achieved low voltage power. Very, very exciting. For those new to Greg Tech, not me, or you, maybe some of you, here are some tips and warnings about electricity. Machines don't like being out in the rain and will start fires. Yes, I remember. Then a random chance of explosion. I've had that happen before. Sending a higher voltage than a machine's tier causes an explosion, or several if you have packed these things together. Like many people, sending more amps than a machine can use doesn't harm anything though. Yes, that's true, because amperage is just the amount of electricity packets that are going in a sense, and then voltage is like the size of each packet. And it's the size of each packet of electricity that you're sending down that cable that's the dangerous part. Doo doo doo. Cables will burn up with the improper amperage and voltage. Greg Tech jump scare. Yeah, exactly. Bang! Oh, I had a massive, you know, the like multi-block steam boiler. I had one of them blow up. It was a trip. My massive house I built just shredded, just absolutely shredded. Make sure the number of amps provided by generators and buffers to a cable does not exceed the amps in its capable, the amp it's capable of carrying. Generators that supply 1 amp can possibly feed multiple machines if their recipes require less than the full voltage. For example, macerators processing ore only need 2 EU a tick, so you could run several from a single 1 amp generator. You can run several from a single 1 amp generator, as long as the wires aren't too long, because then you get lost, yeah. You too have felt that pain. Yeah, yep. Why does that matter? Because there's a loss for every amp for every block listed in the wire cable list. Note that cables are better than wires, but be careful. Sometimes a recipe needs a lot more EU than you expect, like a macerator, sand, quartz, dust recipe. Most machines only use 1 amp. However, there are exceptions. The arc furnace, thermal centrifuge, world accelerator. I'm sorry, the what? Yep, okay. Mine was an Enderman stole a block from my dirt roof. Oh, man. That is very, very, very upsetting. Just the chances are so small. You have news, Indar. Indar of the Dark Clan. What is it, Indar? What tidings do you bring? Some machines specifically that help you with multiple amps, such as battery buffers, transformers, diodes. Check out the quests. You got called for an audition for the cooking show? That's awesome. Latvia's got talent after all. And it's indie. Very exciting though. If you want to send more amps, use a larger cable or a superconductor. They have their own lossless cables. You can use laser hatches much later to send even more. A single block machine starved of EU will restart the progress, but not lose the recipe. Take place in 2 weeks. Very exciting indeed. That is very soon. Well, hopefully you do well in the audition and you get to do the show. That sounds great. And then we can rewatch it together, you and I. You can tell me what they're saying. Ba-da-bum. A machine... Right, yes, we've read all that. Any block that emits EU has loss when doing so. Do. 1 EU at level right, and 2 EU at medium voltage and so on. Using larger numbers of battery buffers in a row is thus very wasteful. How does that work out? Using large numbers of battery buffers in a row is thus very wasteful. Yes, you should be very excited. That's a very exciting opportunity. You've done well, sir. Hey, listen! I'm not quite understanding the battery buffer explanation here. Note that any block that emits EU, like a duck, or like a battery, has an EU loss when doing so. Right, so you're never going to get the full amount that you're actually outputting. Yeah, right. But it's only like 1 EU. That's not a big deal. Just got to count that in the calculation. It's like having 1 extra loss in the cable length. It's not a big deal. If you want to keep your amps topped up over long distances, you'll need to place BBs. I don't know what a BB is. I'm sure that'll be in a quest. Do ba bum. Then there's the wiki on electricity. Gotcha. Rum ba bo ba ba boo. Rubber sheets. And then hazmat suit. Plunger we don't need yet. I think we're up to low voltage for real in earnest now. Did we not complete the gypsum quest in the end? And we never got granitic mineral sand. Bum ba ba bum. Oh my lord. Well, we got our work cut out for us. Bum 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 bum. It's just basically saying you don't want to have a line of 10 battery buffers just to keep the voltage losses down. Yeah. Can't just run a battery into a battery into a battery. Ba ba bum. Our first green coins. Interesting. Right, we need a bunch of aluminium. This is where the alumina from Fuller's Earth comes in. And cryolite. Where in the blazes are we going to get that from? I'm sure it'll say it in this massive tooltip, but I'm not going to read all that. What does it lead into? Magic? I like magic! I'm a massive Thorncraft fan. I think it's probably... Look, Industrial Craft, I love you very much. But you're not as special as magic. Magic is more special. You're much more practical, Industrial Craft, and you're much more lovable in some ways. And those ways are very frustrating, and I appreciate that, and I like that. But Thorncraft is where it's at. This. I want this. I want electric pumps. Bum, bum. Brum, bum, bum. Actually, what we really should make is a bending machine. Or a wire cutter. That's the kind of stuff we need straight away. And we need a house for all this stuff to go in. A proper house. Proper house that looks good. Got any suggestions for building blocks, by the way, Rational Ogre? Also, fantastic name, just by the way, if I haven't already mentioned that. But I find myself building out of cobblestone because it's the only thing I can put in through a chisel. Low voltage has a redstone alloy cable, yes, and it's fantastic. I remember that. Central power setup based on LV. YML is fantastic. You are correct, sir. Do. Oh man, my storage is a bloody mess. Just disgusting. I should be ashamed. We could use this tin wire just to begin. Could always switch it out later. It does hurt me to do so. Is tin wire going to be better than copper? Let's take a look. Nope, that's white, not wire. Wire. That is a lot of things that aren't exactly what I'm looking for. Cables. Right, here we go. So, iron cable is medium voltages. Yeah, they're all your mediums. Where's copper cable? Is copper cable not a thing? Use cobblestone, stone, quarried stone you find in patches here and there. Oh yeah. Nether bricks. Yep. That's a good suggestion. Basically anything you can chisel. Yeah. That's where it's at. The chisel's so good. Right, so wires, you can get copper wire, but you can't make it into copper cable? Is that what I'm hearing? Because that would be crazy. It would drive me mad. And the loss is so high on it. Wouldn't even want to make it out of it anyway, would you? Pretty much tin cable all the way, until you get redstone alloy cable. And redstone alloy cable... Why is it not on the list? Redstone alloy wire. Yeah, look, it's right here. Why is that not down here? It's called something else? No? Am I looking straight past it? I don't understand why that's not on the list. You can make it into cable? Yeah, clearly. That's not in that short list for some reason. Try at chisel search. That's clever. That's clever. That's clever. That's why we keep you around. Right. Snips for that or wire mill to make double. Yeah. Yeah. Wire mill needs to be made immediately before we do any machine work here. Oh, we got 5 bricks in here. I didn't realize that. Ooh, I didn't know that. You're telling me now for the first time. Big night coal in there that we probably should be processing as well, just by the way. Ooh, can we get the bags? Bags. Rewards. Mate, it's loot bagging time. Are you ready? This is going to be very exciting. We're going to make massive progress, or we're going to make a very sad order, and there will be no in between. We're going to convert all of our rewards into claimable perk points. Oh, come on, you silly bag. So right now, we're taking all of those steam age bags and we're turning them into low voltage bags. And these will give us random rewards. This is what I've been banking for all this time. Put 2 more steam age bags in there. Ba-bam. Enchant with Fortune 3. If feel that bit more fortune might be a good idea. Right, how do I enchant it with Fortune 3 though? I don't think so. We're just gonna roll the dice. Alright, so clean inventory. I want to know exactly what I get out of this. Alright, so this is the segment that we're doing it from. Let's see what we get out of our low voltage bags. Bag number 1, an apple. Oh. Why? Why? This is the loot table? I don't even see apple on the loot table. I suppose you can get stuff out of the lower tier bags, can't you? Contains trash? Yes. Yeah, most certainly does. So we just got a trash loot spawn. Let's see what else we get. Torches and a PB&J. I don't feel like that was a particularly high roll. Where's the PB&J? Is it in the trash? Yeah, it's in the trash. There'll be a quest chain for opening up that will make fortune things. Yeah, gotcha. But right now we're opening these. I want to get something amazing. Something something that I'm not going to use for ages and just sit on. Actually, one of these would be incredible. Bubble, bubble, bubble. Leather pants. An apiary. A bone meal and a hopper. A golden lasso. That's actually a little bit helpful. How hard is that to make? Oh, you can't even make it. Oh, you can in an assembler. Yeah, okay, so it's real hard to make. The golden lasso is fantastic. That's actually a good drop. What was the chance on that one? 0.96. Oh, that's less than 1%, everybody. Let's see, we got potions of regen. They'll be good for fighting in the nether. Some obsidian and a steel file. Okay, that's not bad. That's not bad. Coated circuit boards, they're helpful. Hydrator. Not what I want. Good, but not what I want. Some junk. Some junk. Last one. Some levers. Okay. This was a massive disappointment. Oh, loot boxes, you do me dirty. What should I expect except this, though? Red coming in with the raid, thank you very much. How was Reddit with Red and Zero? Hopefully it was fantastic and you had an excellent time and no one said anything about drowning dogs. Which, I don't know why anyone would do that. That would be terrible, right? Someone would have to be clinically insane to mention that. Order! How we doing, Hazel? I didn't say anything. It was welcome on in. Everything's great and everyone's happy. That's what it was. You stopped using your loot bags and you just started banking them? Still haven't found port. Oh, here we go. Oh well, we got Nyan Cat for a bit. I want to put my. Oh, thank goodness. I thought it lasted a lot longer. Thankfully, it doesn't. But how was it? How'd you go? How was your stream? Do we put potions up here? Is that where we store them? I think yes. I think the answer is unequivocally yes. Can't store them anywhere else. We don't have any space. And then this lasso, I think, in the interest of having nowhere else to put it, we're gonna put it up here. Actually, what's in here? What do we store in here? We store junk in here, apparently. Let's take a look. Charcoal's actually pretty good. I'm supposed to be napping, but I don't know what's gonna happen. Lol. Well, feel free to chill out here and get nice and snoozy as I put you to sleep with overly complicated recipes. Bum, bum, bum. Let's see. What can I take out of here? This inventory system is giving me a headache at this point. Do I not have tracks? Oh, that's right. We stack tracks somewhere? Stack tracks? Somewhere? Up here? Yes, up there. And then spider eyes. Obsidian we can put on the wall. That's a very useful thing. Sounds complicatedly relaxing. Oh yay, a headache. Yeah, now you're getting it. Now you know why I do this to myself. The extra tool can go in here. That's fine. The extra hopper can go in there too. I don't know what we're going to do with that. And then fire clay can go on the roof. Laughing your butt off. Oh, I hope not. No, you're gonna need that later. Alright, we got... Oh my goodness, look at all the steel. Oh my goodness, 30 steel. Oh my good lord, that's so much steel. We're rich. Literally lightheaded from looking in that chest. Store all these ashes. I'm sure we can turn these into something useful later. I just don't know what. I'ma get you later. I'ma get you later. I believe it. Viewer Control Minecraft is not too far away. And then things go south. Are we out of bronze? Did we use all the bronzium we made? Or did we craft some and leave some like a clever otter? No. No, we weren't a clever otter. We did, however, learn a clever way to make more bronze. We got so much iron, we should be making something with it. Some kind of tank, some kind of multi-block, some kind of... Well, we're making steel. That's pretty good. Now, if you're coming in off that raid, let me tell you, you came in at a good time. Because we just hit low voltage power. And that means overly complicated recipes, which I'm afraid of. Tetrahydrite. Tetrahedrite. I don't know what that's gonna make. Copper. Makes copper, apparently. What's SB? Some kind of alchemical symbol that I'm not used to seeing. Antimony. Never heard of it in life. Alright, so we got saving redstone for the polarizer. Not that important. Alloy smelter, we've already got a steam one, we can hold off on that one. T-search for bronze ingot. Yeah, I could. But I think I probably used them up. If I know me, I probably used the very last one I had. Or I put them in here. Haha! Oh, all I had to use was just a tiny bit of brain power. Which is good, because that's about all I can manage. Right, so, do we solve our problems over here? Oh, the sugar coke's done. Well, this one's not done because the creosote filled up. Creosote! That's why I want the pumps, so I don't have to do this. Got enough to make another batch of that. Sleep through the night so that our solar panel is working. Antimony is going to be important for batteries. I see. Well, the most crucial quests, according to this, are centrifuge, the pumps, not this though, not the fuel generator, not chem. I feel like that's a really important quest, but apparently not super crucial. The electric piston, yeah, that's an important one. They're quite a hassle, very expensive. They do, however, let us get goodness me, a lot of machines. Let's go fly a kite. Let's take stock of all these. Let's do pumps. I've wanted pumps. We're up to pumps. We're doing pumps. Rubber rings, gonna be easy with a knife, and we need some tin cable, which we have. Plate bender is your number 2 machine after the wire mill. I'm pretty sure we're wireless on this. I know we do need wire. Yeah, we do need to make the wire mill. Stop making good suggestions. I want to do silly things. Where's the bending machine? Milner compact? Is that it? Cobalt brass tetrahydride. I can already feel myself being poisoned by all the toxic fumes we're spewing into this room. Oh, we need 4 motors anyway. Would you look at that? Alright, so each of these are gonna be plates. Hey!
Hey, listen!
No, don't do that. Channel points will do fine. You know, you don't have to go and get bits. You don't have to threaten me with bits. Unless you're getting bits just to give me lucky pickaxes later. Yeah, maybe, or just friendly stuff. Everyone's thinking friendly stuff, right? I actually think we need double the amount of plates that I just made. So what's that? Another 12. Boom, 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 baby, boo. We're gonna need to make another set of wire cutters to guarantee it. Ba-dum, 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 boo, boo. So that's 8, and no, not this one. This one, we need 4, 8, 24. Right? No, 16. And then these are going to take more. Yeah, okay, we're going to need tons. You know what? We're going to need a ton. We're going to need a ton of it. We're going to stress. Let's just make the motors. Or the pumps. Or the motors, because we need motors for it as well. Oh my goodness, it's so complicated. This is exactly the time when we should switch over to this panel. We should go in here. And go Control-Shift-A. And then, how do we expand this? There you go. Nope, ruined it. Wait for the right chips. Why did that... What am I doing wrong here? How do I expand these? I want these to expand. Go into the recipe for the wire mill. There, yep. I want, though... Ooh, that's right, I can do this, can't I? And then... goodness. I'm doing a terrible job of this. Go into the recipes for them. Do. Yeah. Yep. Ba-ba-bum. But linking them isn't doing what I was hoping for. We have to make it into a crafting chain. Right, so we right click it. Yes. Good, Anakin. Then one of these. Oh man. This doesn't feel so good. Why is this not auto doing... Oh, because I've chosen the wrong wire mill at the top. Well, I can probably just do that. That fixes that up. And then we want to add one of these and one of these. Adding a link to the item, not the recipe. Now do the wires.
1 eternity later.
Alright, Hazel. Alright. Now do the wires. Right. Hold on a second. He's got a point, everybody. If we connect that. Oh boy. We should also add these. Yikes. Okay, it's just a little bit complicated. I wouldn't stress too much. I'm not gonna like. Oh boy. I now understand it, but I don't love it. It doesn't make me terribly happy. Oh. Why is this only one? I feel like that should be more. Unless I should add it like this. Yeah, okay. You really do have to add it every... oh boy. Oh boy. Oh man. Oh boy, oh man, oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, this is crazy. This is absolutely insane. The amount that we need of all of this. Okay. You little giggle monster. Oh, you Hazel. Call me giggle monster. Yeah, okay. Alright, okay. That's just one machine, by the way. See this? See this, Hazel? This is one machine. And it's probably not even all the components because I've missed something. I need at least 52 copper plates. Probably then another 8. So just a whole stack of copper at this point. At this point, I'm just going to do all the copper. And we're going to process all the rest of the copper that we got. That's iron there. We don't want to do that. This is just a disgrace. Just an unimaginable amount of copper. No wonder we need the wire mill. Oh, the incomplicated project. Ah, yes, very much. Like the assembler recipes versus the crafting table. You didn't do the tin cables. And the machine hull. Oh, thank you so much for reminding me that it's so much more complicated. It makes me so happy. It makes me happy when you remind me of these things. Where's the tin cable? Ah, yeah. That's not so bad. No problem, Mata. I got you. You know, let's just stop. More copper plates, please. Okay, so we're gonna need another wire cutter. We'll make this one out of iron. Oh, that's pretty easy. How many... Oop. Indie with the lurk. Hell yeah. Alright, so we got... 1, 2, 3. If I can avoid jamming out too much. Hazel with a lurk. That little cat. Meow. Before I go, I want you to sing this. What? Indy, how am I supposed to interpret that? You mean ba 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 bum bum ba dum ba ba da ba dum bum ba da ba doo be doo be doo ba bo. That's the best I got for you. Bo ba da bum. We needed more iron plates, but we actually didn't need any because we had tons. Because I'm a big dummy. Bum bum ba da ba doo be doo be doo boo. Ba da ba doo be doo be boo. Ah, I see. Are you off to spread some democracy? Oh, we had iron rods as well. Oh, just blind as a bat, clearly. Alright, hammer. Extra wire cutters ready. Oh, what did we just break? What did we just break? Is that the screwdriver? It didn't sound right? Well, I'll never know. 2 rods and a stick. Easy peasy. We actually have that already. I don't want to have to search through the iron, so I'm just going to do it by hand. We use a hammer here? No, what was it? It goes up here, of course. There we go. Fresh screwdriver. Don't even worry about it. It never broke at all. Need 80 requisition points. Surely that's enough wire. Nope. No, apparently it's not. Apparently it's not. I don't know what is taking so much wire. But apparently that's not enough wire. Just unthinkable. It's white and it'll fit with the uniform. Oh yeah. Wow, we went down to 40% on that wire cutter already. Crazy stuff. Alright, well let's start making some of it at least. It's probably a bad way to go about things, but that's what we're doing. Make some of those. Did we just use all the resin? No, we got more resin. Because we're going to need resin for the resistors. How do we make the fine copper? Oh, ew. Ugh. Ugh. Oh. Oh no. There's our bronze dust. Got a full tank of steam. Should be resting through the night. We should make... We needed some rubber rings for the pumps.
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
Why are you running?
No, we don't need the rubber rings. What do we need the NIF for? The Kniffer. It was for something. Maybe we were thinking the pumps, but we're not making a pump because we're making this first. This is why YML is priority 1, Plate Bender priority 2. Those two machines literally make every other machine cheaper. Plate Bender, tell me. I already have the forge hammer, which makes plates. Plate Bender do 1-to-1? Because I would have thought the lathe would have been high up on the list. You forgot you were AFK, Logan. That's okay. Indy with the quack. Same. Lathe is a good third. Yeah, it is. Copper casings. We can't turn them into anything useful right now. The second duck. The double duck. He's gone and done it. Oh, man. I'm quickly realizing the amount of copper I had is insufficient. So we're going to have to make that hammer. Ooh, which means we're going to make that alumite. And we actually have a good amount of... See in here? Oh. Should we save the aluminium for useful things? Yes. Are we going to? No. Because this alumite is going to be our... Don't let your children watch. I'm in the middle of something. It's gonna be our tools, all of them. You know? Oh, I just got poisoned again. Oh, it's getting bad in here. Where is the steel? There it is. Are we still producing more? Yes. And that has stalled. That's still going. Alright, so we want how much? I'm tempted to save some of this aluminium, but I don't think I'm gonna. Let's just do 4. 4's plenty. 1, 2, 3, 4. Quack! Really don't recommend upgrading all your tools. But I don't want a fancy new tool. You reckon I should make bronze hammer? Bronze hammer seems very sad. Surely an alumite hammer would be far less sad. Because, like, hammer, yeah, it's expensive, don't get me wrong. It's like 16 alumite, plus the center bit. I don't even know what you're going to make that out of. I'm sure steel's got some pretty crazy qualities. You can if you want, yeah. Well, that does sound like, you make it really sound like I'm making a mistake, though. The hammer would be good for getting the next tier of stuff as well. If it was upgraded. Something has to be upgraded, doesn't it? To get the next, where is it? Like, once you go to alumite, you move up to the next tier. I'm trying to think. I cannot. I am too dense. This is a shell copyright. We got any shell copyright in here? Yep. No, but it's filthy. It's all filthy. Do 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 do. Ba da ba dum. Need more plates. I don't even think. Depending on what's in here, actually. Okay, what about in? No. If we're making one out of steel, that would be a complete waste of everything, wouldn't it? Pickaxe for sure. But can't you use the hammer as a pickaxe anyway? Like, my thought would have been ditch the pickaxe altogether and then only use a hammer and shift click when you want to only get one thing. Or am I crazy thinking that? And then put the moss auto repair on it? Rogan? Maybe? That's all done processing. Curious. Very curious indeed. Alright. I wouldn't do a steel hammer. Yeah, I wouldn't do a steel one, but I thought a lumite might be a very efficient way to make a lot of something strong. Go with more speed for hammers. Per ditto. Yeah, but you could upgrade it in medium voltage. You could change it out. Right, how many of these do we need? 8 of them. Oh, no. I mean, I appreciate you making me second guess it. I should be thinking it through. Alright, so that's those, and now we need to make these. And then, oh wow, that's the most inefficient. The fine copper, the wire mill does such a better job of that. A lumite hammer would be decent, but def keep a hold of a pick even when you leave it lower tier. Why though? I want to know the rationale, because I understand to a degree, but not enough, and I want to understand more why that's such a good idea. There's the recipe that we have. We need 4 of these. 1, 2, 3, 4. And then we need... what were we lacking there? Right. I think we actually have some of those over here. Yep. We got some of these. Keep those on us. These on us would be very handy in a second. Tin parts we're gonna need. Right. So it's just the steel rods and red alloy cable. So we need 8 and 2. Where's the file? One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now we need 4 of these. Now we're getting closer here. This is good. I think we're gonna run out of redstone alloy, actually. Strangely enough, that's gonna be the crux here. Oh no, we got some here. Oh, we got lots there. Okay, let's take that out. Seeing as we're using it now consistently, we'll leave it in here. I knew I'd made a lot, but I'd just forgotten where they went. Ooh, my chat is only showing one side for some reason. Hold on. Oh no. No, it's working. I just misread it. Alright, so we got these, we got that done. Quack! Classic. Right, that totally threw me off what I was doing. Thank you so much for that. We've done this. We need a low voltage machine hull, which is going to be a whole bunch of steel. Right, which is just 8 plates, 9 plates, and 2 wrought iron plates. Alright, let's... You know what? I'm going to go whole hog on these wrought iron, because I know I'm going to need a bunch. Don't we cut them down into... How do we make nuggies? Yeah. This has to be like this, apparently. Boop. Done. And then I can process these in... Yeah. And just chuck this stuff down here, because why not? What are friends for? Quack! You know when items are done, you can mouse over and hit A and it will remove them from the list. Then you visually track how far along... Yeah, you could do that, that's true. Why am I making copper nuggets? How did this happen? I made a mistake. Yeah, I did. I know the mistake I made too. This stuff should have been thrown... I think this, when smelted. No? How did I make How did I make these? Nuggies. Iron furnace right next to the door with 2 hoppers would make wrought iron for your real... You mean this guy? No, he's retired. This is quicker, isn't it, over here? The steam furnace? Bronzium. I don't understand how I made copper nuggets, and then also I need to find a way to resmelt them into not copper nuggets. Compressor? No. Why are you telling me recipes that aren't what they should be? Cooking crushed copper ore makes 10 nuggets. Same with crushed iron ore. I didn't think that was always the case though, because this ground basaltic mineral sand has been making iron nuggies. Oh, it's ground, not crushed. Yeah, but this one says it won't. This one says it makes copper. Alloy smelter with ingot mold. That's very clever. Let's sleep. Skelly outside. I do not want him getting involved in my industrial affairs. Oh, that'll work along for a while. Now, what were we up to here? Yes, that's right. We want 2, 4, 6, 8. No, actually, we don't need the 10. We just need, 2, 4, 6, 8. That will do for the copper, the steel plates. You have to check each thing to find out what's going to cook. Right, Ocean. Thanks for your bot-like message. You're lucky I don't have any gung-ho moderators ready to just hit anything that looks like a bot message. It looks like one of those buy viewers now messages, you know? Ba-bum. Until you actually read it, of course. Rum-bum-bum. What am I doing? Something silly, of course. Oh, I actually need twice the tin. I actually have one tin plate already, don't I? Yes. So, I need 2, 4, 6. Well, that's not very helpful. We've got one extra plate now. Do 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 do. Ba 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 ba. Don't want to use that one. I want to use this one. Low voltage machine casing. I can't believe we didn't even get any of them in the loot boxes. We don't have any tin cables. We don't have the wrought iron plates. Right, yeah. But I could do that, couldn't I? Can't I just do it like this? Or do I have to make them into... Oh, we can just alloy smelt them. Of course we can. Oh, it's such a slow process to turn them into bars. The biggest silliness is that you're an otter far away from the sea. How are you getting your clams? Not all otters like clams. Thank you. That's the justification I'm going to use at least. One would imagine that I'm going to need a little more of this copper wire. Alright, we're going to do it your way. We're going to cut out things that we've already done. How much more wire do we actually need here? Just for these circuit boards? And then another 16, okay. Okay. Gonna need lots more, is the answer. Where are them wire cutters? Actually, we got wire rubber sheets. We can just wrap half of them. We should have wrapped all of them. I don't know what I'm doing. Being a big dummy. Instead, we slowed down the processes over here for some reason. Right, they're done. Need the redstone alloy cable. Oops. So, for 6 of them, we need 2, 4, 6. Nope, that did not work. 2, 4, there we go. Unless we already put them up here. Oh. We did not. We did not. Put my boots in here for now. So much crafting. What did I just make? I just got something and I brought it back. And now I'll never know. Ran out of lurking cats. Bum bum ba bum. Meow. Right, yeah, we need that for this. We need wrought iron, which will probably have some nuggies. I thought there was a good way to tin dust. Tin alloy. Oh. I thought there was a good way to... Oh, yeah, we can just compress them. Can we just compress the other ones as well? Probably be easier. I mean, we're already so far ahead on this one. Might as well not, but we can in the future when we need to. The red ones take a lot more steam to do and a lot more time to do, I think. We want 2 of these. Wow. 4 magnetic iron rods. 1, 2, 3, 4. With a little bit of these. Pig iron rods we can substitute for regular iron rods. Just need the 16 cable, which we've got 8 already. I don't think that's going to be enough. I've been wrong before, and hopefully I'm wrong now, but we might actually run out of copper. See, there's crushed stuff that we need to throw that through the dunk machine. Look at all those iron nuggets. We're really going overboard with the wrought iron. But I don't want to run out again. I'm sick of it. It's too much. We're gonna break these cutters. 1 too few. 1 too few. And we broke our cutters. Need a hammer and a screwdriver, I think, and then something in the bottom. Oh, a screw, of course. One more of these. What's these for? I wonder what these are for. I think they're just for the motors. The redstone cable is ready to be cut up. I think we're gonna have just enough and then no copper to run through the actual wire mill once it's running. Red alloy and redstone alloy are different things. I made the mistake of trying to use red alloy cables, ultra low voltage, for low voltage power, thinking they were redstone alloy cables. One jump scare. Bang! Yep. We'll get that on those big jobs. Good, good, good. Very exciting. Okay, so these cut up and covered. One of these made. Steel casings. So we need another 1, 2, 3 of these. There's the chilled copperite. Where's the hammer? It's always a difficulty when you lose it. Doo-doo-doo. 2. We are missing things. I think it's just iron rods. It should be easy to remedy. There's the motors done. Modus operandi. And there is, would you believe it? Would you believe it, ladies and gentlemen? After all of that, a wire mill. Oh boy. Do we open this loot bag for a bit of fun? We could. We got terrible things from them. We could still do it. I'm gonna do it. Let's see what we get. Ooh, coal. That's fantastic. I mean, it's not fantastic, but it's good. At the very least, it's good. 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 Right. So, this goes in here. Interesting. Very interesting. We're coming up to quite a conundrum. Ba-ba-bum-bum. Right. Woot woot indeed. Now, on the next set of recipes, use the wire mill. Yeah, absolutely. Especially for the fine wire cables. Make so much more. But I need a building for that. And, as it's already been 3.5 hours, I think it's time for me to call it a successful evening. And stream again soon. But thank you very much, everyone who's tuned on in. And don't tune on out just yet, because I'll throw a little host out there if I can, a little raid. But, until next time, which is Viewer Control Minecraft in about, what'll it be, 6 hours? Have a wonderful morning, evening, afternoon, and or night, whatever it might be for you. Building time next stream for the GT for sure. But building time is going to be very different for Viewer Control Minecraft. Very different indeed. But it's always a bit of fun. And that's the whole idea of it. So, thank you for tuning on in. Stick around, and we'll catch you soon.
I never was one for drinking and dance, but I lived by the dice and the cards in my hands. But the goddess of fortune seemed loath of the sea.